Here's Jay. Down it goes for three.
And they do have a foul to give.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
A steal, and that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Team foul. Shooting for Athens. 6. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. We both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
For three, knocks down the three.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Number 3. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Athens. Number 8. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. So it's Athens taking the W in this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game, Lights Out.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're in the same slot, number 4.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they're staying put, but still towards the top. In a decent spot midway through the schedule, still tons of games left to prove they're a top-tier team.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Cunningham, and it's Che in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Q in at power forward. And with all the analysis we do going into a season, some things you just can't predict, Doris.
The unexpected always arises in this particular league. Whether it's a new face, whether there's a key injury, the narrative is always changing from week to week.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Q. Here's the Beast. Shot clock at 6. Offline with a 3. Here's Bird. He played a great game against Charlotte. There's a screen. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Now here's Collins. He's watched by Cunningham. From behind the arc. Pass to Rivers. Here's Q. Now here's Carter. Takes the 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Bird. Pass to Che. Launches it. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Outside Carter. Collins a screen to the paint. And he converts the layup.
Well, there we go. Finally, they make one. Maybe that'll get them going.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to the captain. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Bird. Second chance shot. And it's Cunningham getting it to go.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
Here's Q. Outside Carter. It's blocked.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. To the inside. There's the steal. In transition. On the wing, Rivers. Blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And he lobs it up top. The great one can't get it to go. Here's Q. Pass to the beast. To the wing on the left. Back to Rivers. Here's Q. Rivers, the pass to Q. 5 to shoot. Robbed. Here's the captain. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Here's Q. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. And he can't hit the second. Gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Bird. Banked it in off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Q. Back to Rivers. Pass to Q. On the wing, Rivers. Here's the beast. And they're running. Here's Bird. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's the beast. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's stolen. Here's the great one. Pass to Bird from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Here's the beast. And here's Collins. Here's Rivers. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Cunningham. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Cunningham's got his second basket on the night.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's 4 turnovers for them in this one. Just lazy play early.
Gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Bird. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Cunningham. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Rivers, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Here's the bodyguard. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Rivers. Here's the beast. Back to Rivers. 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. And Cunningham pulls it down. Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Che. No points yet. Oh, a special move before that shot.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's the Beast. 17 points in his last outing. Puts it up from 12. Count it. Good.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
Gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's the pick. Bird passes to Cunningham. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, second team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. That one's off. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics takes sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys?
Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's the home team now, trailing by 13. Here's the Beast. Got it. Good job in the low post. The Beast has got his second bucket of the night. Gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to the great one. Here's Che.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's the great one. And a miss there on the triple. Shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Here's Q. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Stolen by Collins. 1:36 left to play in the first. Here's Q. Got a piece of it. Cunningham with the ball. Pass to the captain. Now here's Cunningham. Here's the great one. The 3. That shot missing.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Six to shoot. Releases. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's the beast. Ooh, they pick off the pass. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Here's Rivers. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And it's Q in at the 4 slot. They've got Cunningham, and it's the captain in at the 4. Here's the bodyguard. He's scoreless. Pass to the beast. Here's Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by the bodyguard, no good. And it's Collins in at the center position. The great one passes to Cunningham. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
Here's Rivers. They've got Cunningham, and it's the captain in at the 4. Here's the bodyguard. Launches a 3, and it's Bird with a rebound. Pass to Che. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Rivers. Here's Q. Here's the bodyguard. And the 3 off target.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, let's take a quick look at the rookie leaderboards and see which young players had the best block numbers last month. Free throw good from Cunningham. And so he makes both from the line. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Q can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Cunningham passes to the great one. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Cunningham missing. Gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Pass to the bodyguard. Here's Q. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the bodyguard. Three-pointer off the mark.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Here's Che. Deflected! And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Rivers, the pass to Collins. Here's Q. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to the bodyguard. They still need this. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
Here's the great one. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points.
It's amazing the success they've had at him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Over to the left wing from downtown. And Che gets it to go. Che's got 5 now.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's the beast. Back to Rivers. The bodyguard. Pass to Collins. Here's Rivers. The three. On target from range. He's got 7.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Bird. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw, no good.
Well, free throw shooting is a constant cause of concern for them, and today that concern has been front and center.
And he sinks the second. Gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to the bodyguard. Back to Rivers. Here's Q. Here's the beast. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Cunningham passes to Che, and he makes it on the layup. Che's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the basket by the bodyguard.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Bird. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Bird's got 11 points.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Here's the bodyguard. Here's the beast. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the bucket simply will not go down.
The captain, that's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Q. Right wing. They swipe it. Here's Bird. He's got 11. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 13 points in the game.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Rivers, the pass to the beast. Pass to Collins. On Tuesday and on Sunday. Gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's the great one. Off target from outside. Shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Pass to Q. Here's the beast. Four on the clock. Here's Rivers. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Now here's Collins. There's the three. Unable to get that one.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Bird passes to Cunningham. Here's the bodyguard. He's watched by Cunningham. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And he gets the bucket. Bird's got 15 points.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's the beast. That one's good for 2.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
The captain, that's good. The captain's gotten his second bucket.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
A minute 22 left in the second. Here's Rivers. It's stolen. And they're on the break. Here's Che. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. Che's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Rivers, the pass to Q. Here's the bodyguard. It's hauled in by the great one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's the captain. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard's got 4 rebounds now. 29 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Q. Clock at 6. Fires from the corner. It doesn't go for him. Here's Che. Last game out, he had 40. The captain. Pass to Cunningham. Here's Bird. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 17. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Happy to have you with us. Let's start things off with our Players of the Week. In the East, the Kid.
He's been doing big things down in the paint, using his size and power to just flatten out the competition, outworking anyone who tries to challenge him. This is what I like to see.
There's really not much more you can ask for from your big man.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the visiting team.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's Bird. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Bird's got 19 points.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Tries it from 16. Count that one. Here's Jay. Pass to Bird. And there it is for him. Bird's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Rivers, the pass to the Beast. From deep three-point range. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Inside. Stolen by Carter. Collins outside.
Away team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
"90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Q. Here's the Beast. Back to Rivers. Shot clock at 5. Now Collins. Over Cunningham. Collins, no good. Here's the captain. He's got 6. Really left him alone that time. And that's 12 points for Shea.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Here's the Beast. And Cunningham pulls it down.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Bird. He's got 21. No good that time.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's the Beast. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. Here's Q. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw is good. Here's Rivers. He has 7. Pass to the Beast. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Bird. Over to the wing. Lets it go from deep. The great one can't get it to go.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Collins a screen. Here's the Beast. And Cunningham pulls it down.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Che. 12 points for him to the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Rivers. Tries to break his ice. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to the great one. Here's the captain. Here's Bird. Sinks it from distance. Bird's got 7 points here in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
The Beast passes to Rivers. Here's the Beast. Give him 8. 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 16th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Q. 5 points in the game. Rivers' shot is off. To the right side. Here's the captain. Here's Bird. Off the mark there with a 3. Outside Carter. Pass to Rivers. To the left side wing. Now Carter. Back to Rivers. Here's the Beast. The 3 is up. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Out to the wing. Here's Che. He's checked by Carter. Che, shot is off. Shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Collins passes to Q. Here's Rivers. Out left to the wing. Pass to Q. Here's Carter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Here's the great one. Sweet little floater.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Rivers. 10 points for him. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Rivers has got 12 points. Gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Bird. Here's the captain. And it's blocked by Collins. Here's Q. 5 points in the game. Carter from outside. And Cunningham pulls it down. Gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Che. 3-pointer. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Both teams deciding to change it up. .119 left in the third. The Beast passes to Q. Just 4 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And Cunningham pulls it down. It's picked off. Collins inside. Pass to the bodyguard. The 3-pointer off the mark. Gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. On the take, and there's the rejection.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
24 seconds left in the third. Puts up a 3, and it's Bird missing. Shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Collins outside. Pass to Rivers. Here's Q. Here's the Beast with 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Cunningham, and it's Che in at the 3. For 3, and Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1 3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
Here's the great one. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 4 rebounds in the game.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
Here's Che. Pass to the great one. Here's Bird. Lets the 3 fly. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. And here's Carter. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. For 3, Collins. And Cunningham pulls it down. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bird passes to Miracle Man. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Back to Carter. Pass to the Beast. Fires for three. Drills it from deep.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Here's Bird. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Rebound by the Beast. Gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. The drive by Rivers. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Cunningham deciding where to go with it. Pass to the gray one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, first team
And
foul.
founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Take a break.
Yes, indeed,
2
BA.
shots.
And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Rivers. And a nice finish on the layup.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Miracle Man.
It'll be a turnover. Home team ball.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Carter. Here's the bodyguard. He buries it from 3.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep if you leave him that open. My goodness.
Here's the great one. The 3-ball. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Rivers. Here's the Beast. Counted. The Beast's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Pass to the gray one. Here's Bird. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Here's Rivers. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's the bodyguard. Pass to the Beast. Launches the 3. It's hauled in by the great one.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Carter. Back to Rivers. Pass to the bodyguard. They need this. The Beast. Good.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Here's the captain. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Here's the great one. Pulls up, high post. And it's the bodyguard with a rebound. The bodyguard's got rebound number 7 tonight.
His scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
The beast. No good with the triple. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Che passes to Bird. Hands it with nobody near him. Bird's got 14 points now in the second half.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Pass to the bodyguard. Back to Rivers. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, fundamental basketball here. Passes on time and on target.
Gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Bird. Here's Che. Knocks it down from distance.